Hey, this is Jimmy. I'm here with iService. We're doing the 3PL reset at Lowe's. Basically, if you look this way, you can see we're going to be rearranging and rebuilding and reorganizing all of these kiosks for these swing doors, the entry doors, and we're going to be doing the interior doors as well. First thing you want to do when you get to site is you want to check in with your MST reps, and you want to make sure that they have all of the things down and ready for you to go. If not, you need to report to whoever your contacts are. Also, get your planogram, and then you're going to want to go through. A lot of these doors are still going to be hanging. They're just going to be moving. You're going to want to go through with your planogram and mark which ones so you don't end up taking them down, getting them lost in a stack. All right? Now we're going to show you a bay relocation. So right now we're removing these doors. Any doors that I've marked that are going to be staying, we're leaning up out of the way. Any doors that we're throwing away, we're putting down on the cart. And a bay relocation is we're going to take this kiosk down at the very end and we're going to move it to this empty kiosk right here. And we're going to rebuild it over here in this corner.
Cool.
Okay, so as you can see, we've gutted this particular bay. And we took the graphic out. All you gotta do is pick it up, take it out. Now, we're gonna disassemble the rest of this, and we wanna keep the pieces together because we're gonna reuse them down here on the end. So as you can see, there's 3 Phillips screws, here, here, and here. And then you have, do you remember what size these were?
I think it's
Scott?
9/16.
9/16. Something similar, something close to that. You really, it's not real tight. You can almost undo them by hand. You pretty much can. You want to take all these brackets off, and you want to remember, save all these pieces, all these bolts, because we're going to be reusing them down there on the other end. Take all these bars out. All right. And after we get all of this gutted, we're going to take all these pieces down to the other end, and we're going to put them back together. Okay, so relocation 101. Whenever you're moving aisles down, whenever you're moving these bays down, you want to make sure that everything is going to line up. Right here, we have this bar. We're going to need to line it up with this other one. Let me see. You can bring it in real close. You can see where the other one is. We've marked it. You want to make sure that it lines up so that we can hook these back up the way that they go. There are these little quick latches on the back. And it's real imperative that you try to get both sides of this pulled out at the same time. Otherwise, you're gonna screw yourself, get one caught up with the other side, and it is a real hassle to try and get them out. Okay, now that we've relocated the bay, we're gonna start loading all the doors for bay 1. We've already marked all of them for which place they go in. After that, we're gonna go and open up our shipment and get everything that we need that's new, all the updated graphics for the doors and the updated graphics for the backings. If any of your doors are backwards, you're gonna have to swap them. Obviously, you can't move the brackets from this over to the other side, or the holes will be exposed. So if this is still showing, this side of it is still showing in the display, it's not a big deal. Just make sure that you get the top swapped out so that it's facing the right direction. All right, so now that we have our kiosks updated, obviously we're still missing a couple of doors. Sometimes that happens. If they don't have them, they don't have them. We're gonna go ahead and start updating the graphics that go on the outside of the door. You'll get a box, looks like this. It'll have all the handheld graphics in it. It says handheld graphics on the box. You just kind of find each one and then make sure that you measure it down 1 foot exactly on every single door. They all have to be lined up exactly the same. So we're gonna do that and we'll show you what it looks like. Okay, after you get these 2 bays cleared out and you get your end brackets installed, you're gonna wanna install your swing doors. And you have one here finished for you. Baston's installing the other one there. You're gonna wanna get your brackets on the bottom first. These are supposed to line up with the top up there. We're supposed to install these magnets, but with the top of these displays still on the other side, we're unable to do so. So we gotta put the doors up. We're gonna hang them. Each bracket goes 73 inches apart. You kind of want to leave the top one hand tight in the back so that it can adjust up and down to be able to take this display on and off. We have this one here. We have a foot. We need a foot. There it is. Just like that. Okay, so up to the point of doing the reflow, restocking the doors down the line, we have completed the install. As you can see, there are still a couple of doors that are missing. That's very common. Could be back order, it could be a shortage. After you get them all done, take all the trash out to the rollout, throw all the old doors out, help them clean up, consolidate all the trash. Got your swing doors down here. Swing door areas. We're gonna be restocking all of this area all the way down. He's putting up the price tags now. Okay, all the completed bays, all the trash consolidated into different trays, piles, parts, whatever you can do to get it outside, all together. As you can see, we're missing some graphics. MST couldn't locate them. Sometimes that'll happen. If that does happen, you just put it in your completion report and make sure that everybody up the line knows. So as you can see, this we accidentally installed backwards on the last door. Make sure that this is the side that faces outwards and this side faces inwards. Along with this, the wood side on the outside and all the glass tiles on the inside. Other than that, this installation is complete, minus some graphics.